but it is very important in students' life, also very important for businessmen and political leaders. Strong wind does not blow thinking that whether a tiny plant bear it or not. Even young children have to study a good lot of books. Even young children have to study a good lot of books at the elementary stage itself. Strictly speaking, children are being overburdened and their brain is not that capable of receiving so much. Many times people store unwanted and useless things in their brain. Example of graduation. Memory power differs from one person to person. Some people are capable of remembering hundreds of telephone numbers. Don't mind, I said about graduation. It means that something is more has been added here. Okay, not to think too much. Just focus. Focus is important. What I say, if you focus, it will be your daily routine till 50 age. You'll be remembering me, okay? Because of that I'm saying. At the same time, there are people who easily forget the name of the schools in which their children are studying. But it is certain that many people have much memory power in a particular field because of the interest they show in that field and their involvement. It is observed that students who read even at the last moment before they enter examination hall do not write well, whereas students who study throughout the year and have a good memory write well in the examination and score good marks. The last moment reading is like removing the button most item kept in a big box. Is it not difficult? Some students cannot write well in the examination because whatever they might have read does not stand in their brains. The formula for improving memory power may be simplified as below. Print. First one is print. Whatever is to be remembered has to be preserved in the brain. Second one, revision or rumination. Third one, secure it. Fourth one, mental exercise to keep the brain alert. It is always better to know the things happening around the world. Reading general knowledge books, attending quiz programs, watching TV news, viewing alt class, all this help to keep the brain active. It is surprising to note that Richard Burton was capable of speaking in 27 languages. He translated Arabian Nights. Students who study in primary classes should read louder. What if now what is going on if you say to beside person, if he race with you, he says you should do better than him, means what a normal person will do it. I don't think you people will understand this small race paragraph. Leave it, later we'll think. Student who study in primary, like these people also will be there. I wanted to explain because it has happened with me. It might happen with you all people. In education there should not be a race, okay? It leads to burden of the life. Later everyone knows what will happen. They will go not. Scientists prefer louder reading because the subjects read will be memory. While reading louder, both tongue and mouth work. There will be concentration. Also, reading in mind may force it to think some other subjects. Even college students should read louder. While doing so, the eyes see, the ear hear. We remember more what we see. The nerves which transmit the subjects to the brain from eyes is 25 times more energetic than that transmitted from the ears. Memory power is more in persons who see and observe things. Seeing is believing. A Chinese proverb says, It is always better to see once than hearing 1,000 times. I'm explaining all this because I have said that I will be saying, so that uh, future students and the grand people like Bill Gates or some other below that, like lecturers, will understand me, and they'll not compete in their life with the education of the lines which has to be said and which has never said in their lives. They will go to some other land and get that brand, and here they want us to say that brand, and our students life will be deliberate in today's world. Leave it that. Those who cannot remember are psychic almost. The reason may be due to defect in the brain. Such people are one or two in the thousands. The defect may be in the blood or any accident met with. But some people suffer themselves even though they do not have any disease. They feel they cannot do anything. They would be having inferiority complex. Underline that. Memory power may be obtained also. It needs not to be treated as a gift only. However, if people think they have lost memory, it is fatal. When you go on repeating whatever you have learned, memory persists. Pleasant smell, aroma, and memory power. We are very much sensitive to the smell of the flower, spice, prepared food, etc. Example, coffee. You can easily generally coffee is not have been taken, but coffee is a brand where has been brought by racing from other countries to our country. Okay, this is the one example, live example. Okay, leave that. You can easily identify your life partner by smell. A child stops crying just by grasping the smell of its mother clothes. A cat can easily find out where the milk is. The pleasant smell has its own importance. The nose grasps the smell, the receptor which grasps the smell registers the smell of any fruit or flower. Similarly, the receptor of the tongue which grasps the taste also start working. These receptors are about 3 to 4 centimeter in length are called neurons. They have the contact with the brain. Experts say that whoever who have the power of grasping a smell, they will be always joyous. Those who have lost this power are found depressed. Disease like viral infection, sunspots, and few medicines weakens the grasping power. It is a symptom of the brain disease also, Alzheimer's disease. Today scientists opine that the smell or perfume not only influence on our memory power, but they make us to remember the past things also. But they are not ready to accept the fact that by enhancing aroma grasping power, dementia or the weakening of memory power can be brought under control. In Japan, many companies sprinkle in the morning aroma with lime into the rooms through air conditioners, and in the afternoon with cider perfume. The chief purpose is to keep the employees enthused. There is a special therapy called aromatherapy by which the memory power is made improved. The fragrance of the peppermint improved, and the achievement of the college athlete. The fragrance created a sort of feeling in that athlete, and he felt that he is a superstar. The aroma of jasmine and a chemical dimethyl sulfate enabled few athletes. The brain can be trained to grasp and identify few smells. There are people who can easily grasp or remember a smell. When they think of some fruit or a flower, aging may weaken the grasping power. This disease is called anosmia. Enosmia. It's called aging maybe weakens the power. Enosmia. Nose. Everyone remember nose. Enosmia. Smelling. It's a Greek word meaning the reduction in grasping a smell. You have to train your brain in such a way whenever you go to the flower garden, the nose should identify the smell of the leaf and tell the name of the flower plant. Every food has a special fragrance. If you cannot grasp or understand the smell, definitely you cannot enjoy. Just by smell, you can identify prepared food or any fruit or vegetable. To make it convenient, you better pay a visit to various restaurants and enjoy the taste of variety of foods. Be not monotonous by going to the same hotel every time. Smoking affects grasping a smell. You have to quit smoking. Otherwise, the chemicals produced in the body reduces our grasping power. Have you not heard about the mathematician who solved the problem? He solved few problems easily after they smelled the fragrance of lavender. Yes, many. We will see in regular daily life with our people. Methods of remembering. It is often said that people after a certain age or old aged lose memory. However, memory power differs from person to person. Sometimes we see even young boys or girls having no good memory. In medical science, the condition wherein a person can very well remember an event happened in past but cannot remember an event that happened very recently is called anterograde or antegrade amnesia. The condition wherein a person can remember an event held very recently but cannot remember the event happened long back is called retrograde or retrograde amnesia. Strictly speaking, grasping an old experience is memory. Remembering or grasping a recent experience is called feeling. In 1932, Bartlett said that a desire for understanding was required for good memory. Some researchers identify two important memory stores, namely feelings conscious memory or short term memory and large capacity long term memory. For learning, short term memory is to be converted to long term memory. Why I am specifying a particular subject with the subject means they should remember till the age which I have thought after evolving after knowing everything keenly. After doing my graduation, post graduation, I came to know that some particular factors are very important, crucial in everyone's life, which are told, untold mysteries, hidden capacitors, like that. It will be there. Okay, don't mind my this thing. Just take the concept and get away. That's it. You think I'm acting, but it's not an acting. It's a human touch. Okay, why? Because many have acted in front of me. I don't want to give the particular specific names of there. Okay, I want to give the subject to the people. You people should understand that. What is short-term memory? This is retained for long time. Then sensory memory, which is temporary. A part of sensory memory is converted into short-term memory. The retaining power of a short term memory is limited. In 1965, Miller said in short term memory, one can retain about 7 items at a time. Badly, a psychologist, said in 1976 that short term memory is working memory, as some temporary storage is required for such tasks as mental arithmetic, reasoning, or problem solving. What is long term memory? In this case, there is no limit for retention. One can retain meaning of words, concepts, properties, and events for a long time. The stored knowledge is mobilized in a different way. Okay. Suppose an information or knowledge is important to us and timely, then only short term memory gets transformed into long term memory. Unwanted or unnecessary information is usually forgotten. Objects which are known to us or that appear attractive to our eyesight cannot be forgotten. They enable us to remember them. It is a way to improve our memory power. Similarly, things which we learn more are also not forgotten. There are people who are hypersensitive and they can easily grasp things from the first time. Few people have to read or see at least 2 times in order to grasp and remember. Hypersensitive are very few. Many people, more they practice or read, more easily they can grasp. There are people who cannot grasp anything even if they read or see many times. Usually, the more you practice, easy to remember. The conditions of memory are retention, recall, or reproduction. The conditions of retention and association are physiological conditions. The retention power of brain is more. In case if this quality gets reduced, the retention power also gets diminished. Tiredness, fatigue diminishes retention power. Encouraging conditions. Suppose you sing a song several times or repeat a subject many times, then the same is retained for a long time. Striking noise, black and red color, extreme light, clear and special pictures, effective speech, all this develop profound effect on our minds. Hence, they remain in our brain for long time. The period of act of these promoters is also important. Suppose you see or hear them for a few seconds only, then you cannot retain them for a longer period. Suppose you hear melodious music of Lata Mangeshkar or MS for a couple of minutes, then you would be able to retain it for a long time. Mental status. Whatever if we have to remember, we have to show interest in it. We can retain subjects that are interesting to us. If a subject is not understood properly, we cannot remember it also. The students are better examples. Our experience, if strong, can be retained in our memory for long time. The conditions of recall or reproduction. A healthy and a strong body and a mind enables to remember a past experience. If the body is strained or aged, it does not encourage memory. The situation or past circumstances plays a vital role in memory. For example, a person may be identified easily only if we meet him only at the place where he is seen last. Suppose we see him in different place, okay? Again, if we may not be able to identify him, but in case if he explains us about the earlier meet, then only we identify who is he is. Any experience or a subject not understood well and repeated as it is called roti memory. Rote memory. Suppose it is understood well and retained but remembered only when required, it is called logical memory. Here, one need not to repeat things as it is, but it is remembered without leaving any important item in it. Logical memory is necessary for students. How to avoid fatigue? Fatigue and forgetfulness go together. Today, in this modern age, people of many age appear to be tired and perturbed. The main reason for this is lifestyle which is not satisfactory, lack of interest in work, anger, headaches, or some of the features of fatigue. This fatigue has relation with mind than the body. Emotional and psychic problems increase fatigue. Digestion become poor. Naturally, forgetfulness is one of the results of fatigue. Make sincere efforts to remove the reasons for fatigue. Reset is essential. You may do any work, let it be done in a systematic and planned manner. Then one can be free from pressure and fatigue. When a work is carried out with interest, you feel that there is no fatigue. Continuous work is also not good. There must be some change. Let there be some mental work after physical work and vice versa. By this arrangement, fatigue may be reduced. Fifth one, be enthusiastic. When there is a little success, there would not be any fatigue. Remember the earlier success. Even if there is fatigue, feel it light, but do not ignore. Sixth one, take life easy and be joyous, humorous. Seventh, take nutritious food and healthy food. Eighth one, have peace of mind, do meditation. People suffering from chronic diseases may also suffer from lack of memory. Forgetfulness is one of the important features in some diseases. Alzheimer's disease. Forgetfulness is more in old aged people. In fact, it is an important feature in people suffering from Alzheimer's disease. They have good long term memory, but their short term memory is affected. Many a time they would not come to know that they have Alzheimer's disease and memory power is getting reduced. They become absent minded. To diagnose this disease, they may be asked questions: which year it is, which month it is, today is Friday, am I correct? Such questions may frequently be asked. They may be asked the spelling of an English word or tell them to count from 1 to 100 by the answers they give. The existence of the disease may be found out. Usually, people have Alzheimer's disease grumble about their memory power. They forget the names of their children or relations. They start searching a material, forgetting where they had kept. They lost valuable items like that. They act very differently. They cannot even remember the key events of their life. Actually, they will be in a confused state of affairs. There will be a loss of all verbal abilities. They seek the help of others for simple jobs. such as taking meals, taking bath, passing urine, etc. Pick's disease. This is mainly due to hereditary. This is common in men than women. It is rare also. Alzheimer's disease persists lifelong. Pick's disease appear between the ages 60 and 70. After 70 years of age, the possibility of the disease is less. Moreover, the symptoms of this disease almost resemble the symptoms of Alzheimer's disease, so it becomes difficult to diagnose. Huntington's disease. This is also called Huntington's disease, chorea or Shiva. This is also a hereditary disease. This may appear anytime from childhood to old age, but usually appear between the ages 30 and 50. American physician Huntington gave its description for its first time in 1872. He called it chorea because the movements of the organ of the patient is like the movement of the organs of a dancer. The main features of this diseases are weakening of memory, anger, depression, delusions and hallucinations. There will be a loss of intelligence also day by day. Few medicines and toxic chemicals reduces the memory power. People who might have lost memory power due to the disease cannot learn new things and they forget the learned subjects or events happened. This weakness is much observed in some social life and professional life of several people whenever sudden reaction is anticipated the victim fails to react also before he succumb to such weakness of memory power. He acts as if he is much confused. Sometimes they do not agree, they say they are correct. Such trouble exists for some time until a person is cured after a hit of his head. Paralysis. Those who live under very much mental pressure suffer from stroke. When the circulation of blood is fully stuck up and main veins are under trouble, the result is stroke. The victim may lose speech fully or partly. A part of the body gets paralyzed. Loss of the memory is also one of the ill effects of the stroke. Korsakoff's syndrome. Lack of vitamins and nutritious food affects the nervous system. This disease is chiefly found in alcoholics. This is not curable. The victim of the patient completely forgets recent and past events and he would not be able to grasp new things. He will not show any interest in any work. Hysteria, loss of memory power or weakening of memory is a main features among few psychic patients. The psychic diseases are hysteria, mania and senile psychosis. Hysteria, a neurotic state where the patient is unstable and may scream and wave the arms about but also is repressed. He may be slow to react to outside stimuli. The patient is not aware of the mental origin of his bodily disease. Ashwadama. He may be slow to react to outside stimuli. The patient is not aware of the mental origin of his bodily disease. He tries to cure the disease as did for other diseases. Generally, he will be crying but laughs without reason or cries. When he is fully conscious, he succumbs to second grade forgetfulness. He always anticipates the sympathy from others. The patient has a placed in a peaceful atmosphere. Visitors should not be allowed. Mania, a state of manic depressive psychosis where the patient is in a state of excitement, he acts according to his will. He may steal objects or even kill a person. He is guilty. AIDS patients also suffer from loss of memory. However, after they are cured, they should not be ignored. Weakening of memory or forgetfulness is found even in healthy people. This is not curse, but this should not be. But this should be a limit. This should be in a limit. One cannot remember every event starting from birth to death. If it is were to be solved, he would have become mad. However, if man is able to remember whatever is necessary to him and forget unwanted items, he will be happy man. Temporary loss of memory is mainly due to head injury, after excessive drinking of alcohol, after a fit stress disorder. Permanent loss of memory is due to degenerative disease like Alzheimer's disease, brain tumor, deficiency of vitamin B1 or B12, AIDS, and chronic alcoholism. Memory consists of remembering what has been learned recently or in the past. The problems in the memory may be temporary, one or permanent. Do's and don'ts. Meditation proves useful in correcting and promoting memory. The patient should be kept free from worries, anxieties, emotional stress. Right diet is one of the basics of good memory. You have to nourish the brain. Eating properly, do not take processed foods and foods loaded with additives. Deep rhythmic breathing during a study session is very helpful to maintain the mind alert. Brain has to get enough oxygen. This is a thing where in your schools, colleges, graduation, post-graduation, nowhere it will be said, but he has to remember my sayings. Okay. Vacation improves memory power. Dr. Heath says your life is enriched before, during, and after a vacation. You will always have a joy of reflecting on pleasant memories.